Long story short, I started a production music label called Flesh and Bone Music early 2024, and I have sub-publishers that come from around the world, and I get to meet them and sit and chat with them for a while. That's the main aspect of this for me, and then there are composers everywhere who are very similar to me, and I'm finding as I talk with everybody that most of us this is very out of the ordinary to walk around and talk with people all day long. Most of us sit at home and try and write music all day and pretty much do everything by ourselves all day in our home studios. I didn't put my camera in front of many people, but there are a few that I did. Here they are.
How many different people that come to this conference do you collaborate with?
I don't know, maybe like a half a dozen.
That's great.
Yeah.
And you just met them here?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Everybody I work with, I meet here, both the publishers and the musicians. There's something about this conference and the professionalism that I lean on, like it's a thing that I can trust. You know, there's a subtle sense of accountability, is that we all know each other and we all gossip about each other, and we all know what we do. It's such a transparent and sharing community.
So much of my time as in the music business has been just hustle and trying to figure out something and get an opportunity. With the production music label, and because of a handful of people that have given so much to me and so much direction and so much time just to work through all the things that is required.
Did you say that you didn't want me to film you? Is that what you just said?
You know, a couple years ago I came with the specific idea to get these opportunities with these other libraries and all that. Last year I had some of those opportunities and added a few more, and this year it's just this overwhelming sense that I have the opportunities. And it doesn't mean that it's going to pan out the way I want, even if I do great. It just means that I have earned opportunities to do good work. I don't take that lightly, and I see a lot of people walking around this event that are young composers who don't know what's going on, and I was exactly that.
Who are you?
Hey, I'm Ryan with Atomic Music. Good to see you, John.
Number one takeaway from the event?
For me, as somebody who is at home in front of a computer, this opens up actual physical connections. Had a guy do an album, and I'd never met him, and I met him yesterday, and he's great. It was like, if you were nearby, I'd hang out with you. And so I hope he's here next year, but it's a great way to make new friends and expand your connections and experience. It's great.
CK, can I ask you a question?
Sure, what's up?
Who are you?
I'm CK Barlow. I'm a composer in the Baltimore area.
What's the craziest use of your music?
WWE.
WWE, what was the story? Or what was going on when...
It was a fight. It was a fight, and one of my metal tracks was in it, which was super fun.
Right.
I know you're not all in production music, you're not all composers, you're not all, that's not everybody's thing. But if you're watching channels like mine, you probably have a goal in mind that may seem miles and miles and miles and miles down the road. I just got to tell you that nothing beats getting out of your comfort zone, coming to events where you have to talk to people all day, figure out ways to say the same thing over and over again, but be genuine, but also look in the eyes of people and know that most of them feel the same way. They're like, oh, this is not my thing. But I did that, for 10 years, 12 years, 15 years maybe, just coming to events like this. And again, I'm stressing that I don't think that there's no reason at all for me to think that I've ascended to some height. The purpose of this video is to say that you're doing all that work, putting yourself in the awkward situations, and every now and again you say something stupid in a meeting, or I got to talk to that person, so you go up there and you got nothing. That's part of it. If you've got stories like that, it means that you're putting yourself out there and trying to do something.
Come sit with me. But you're going to have to get down on my level.
Okay, I'm right here. Is this good?
Yeah.
Do this.
Who are you?
Flavio Lamel, composer, producer.
How many years have you been doing this? All of them?
I've come to almost all of these, and I've been at this for 24 years.
24.
Yeah.
Now, you didn't come last year.
I missed last year. I'm suffering for it. It's a must-be at kind of event. Everybody's here. Everybody's very open.
Okay, in all your years of writing, what's the craziest use of your music?
It can be from hold music to high-end trailers. So a lot of breath there, but watching some streaming channel or a show, and like you hear something, and something about it makes me jolt a little bit.
Yeah.
Because it triggers some like deep memory in there. And then it takes me a while. I have to Shazam it to realize, oh, that was mine. But somehow, like, because you worked on it, like it imprinted in there somewhere, like
Yeah,
what
absolutely.
sonically it is. There's a streaming channel for Brazilian content. There was like a soccer game, and I heard something there, and it was like, wait a minute, is that? And I had to back it up 3 times in Shazam, and finally it was one of my tracks. But it's a fun feeling.
Come meet Flavio next year.
All right, I'll be here.
Okay, we're done.
Okay.
Nice. Come on, Luke. This is Luke.
Hey. What do you want me to say?
More than that.
Hi, Luke Mosley here from Nashville, Tennessee. I'm a studio musician there, primarily keyboard player.
Yes, he's quite good at that.
Decent.
Don't look at that. Don't look at what? We're looking right here.
Right there?
We're not looking at ourselves, which is over
Okay.
there. It gets confusing.
All right, this
No.
is my first commercial.
Somehow I conned Luke into helping me with the booth or the table. Scoot up to where your face is even with my face, because that way it'll be.
Yeah, and look at
focused.
that.
And look at this.
Okay.
Why do you come to this event?
The people are awesome. My first event, I was like a little bit timid because I can be more introverted. But this year I feel confident in my own skin, which is good, and I kind of know what I do and what I bring to the table. And as soon as I walked in, I saw friends from last year. It's been a joy being a representative of Somerville Sounds.
That's
I'm a
right.
big fan. I'm going to wear the shirt. Most sessions I wear a black shirt of sorts. So I'm going to be wearing the shirt and using the samples.
Check this out, guys. Yeah.
It's beautiful.
These will probably be for sale on the Somerville site at some point. I opted to go with the rope hat as opposed to the dad hat, because dad hats.
Yeah,
It's
I
not
kind of
really
want a visor though.
I must make a confession. That video of the Italians singing, that was a party at the event, and I crashed it. I'm 46 years old. I've never crashed a party. And here in my defense is the story. Luke and I were going to dinner. Luke gets a text from someone at the party and says, "Come to the party, man. It's great. I like parties." We head down there. We meet up with the guy, and I've been there for 15 or 20 minutes. And I'm like, "So who do you know at the party?" And he goes, "I crashed it too, man." So if this makes its way back to those kind Italian people who threw that party, I owe you one of those little sandwiches. But it was late in the night and they were about to throw them away anyways. So to the question, are music conferences worth it in 2025 or 26 or whatever? I think so. Are they expensive? Yes, I spent a lot of money. I like staying at the hotel because you can go and take a nap in the middle of the day if you're tired. If you are at an Airbnb, if you're staying in an Airbnb 30 minutes away and it costs $50 to get there and back, that adds up pretty quick. You know, one thing that makes music so amazing is that it sticks to us, right? The songs that were popular when we were young are connected to us being young. And sometimes it gets real complicated, that relationship. Maybe it was a bad time, but the music helped. Maybe it was a good time and the music just marks that time forever. I hear certain songs and it reminds me of 1995 through 1997, and nothing will ever get rid of those memories and those attachments. And that's something I've been well aware of. Once I listen to a song 3 or 4, I don't know how many times it is, but when I go on my walks and I give a song a good listen, or I'm driving and it's the kind of listen where you're really locked in. Well, it doesn't take too many of those before a song kind of passes over that threshold and it's part of you, it's part of me. But the thing that I never really thought would happen would be making YouTube videos for you and catching some of you at a time where you really needed what I was talking about. And maybe after a handful of videos, you just kind of got connected to me in some strange way. One guy pulled me aside. He stopped me in the doorway and he pointed to me and he said, "You are the best thing on the internet." And of course, I think that's ridiculous. But I'm not going to forget that. And that is now attached to the Production Music Conference. And so it's all weaved like this in my emotions and my insecurities or whatever it is, because I want to quit all the time. But it doesn't take much when I hear comments like that make me think, I can make a few more. I can figure out a way to keep doing this and trying to be creative in how I weave it into Somerville Sounds and my production music library in ways that I can build my career and kind of get my face out in front of more people so that hopefully I can earn a living in music for the next 20 or 25 years, because that's what I got to do at this point. I'm not switching careers. So yes, I think these conferences are worth it. And I also can't stress enough what I said earlier when I was really tired and, it was 4 o'clock in the morning, that the first couple times you go, you can't expect crazy results from these type of events. You've got to figure out how to present yourself in a way that maybe you're not used to doing. And that is not easy. And there's a lot of learning as you go, a lot of trial and error. But I think over time, it's worth it. And everybody, if you're trying to grow your career, you're going to have to make some investments like conferences. And whether it's the Production Music Conference or NAMM or whatever conference is best for your field, just try to get out, meet other people that have similar goals to you. And I think you might find that what you think is the trajectory that you need to be on, maybe it looks a little different, and other people can help you figure that out. Finally, big thanks to the people at the PMC that made the conference happen and helped me get the booth and all that set up. I really appreciate it. And I am hoping that you are already thinking about next year's event, because I will be there. Talk soon.